The third season of Money Heist had ended with Raquel's arrest and the professor believing that she is dead. All of his actions after that were influenced by the thirst of revenge. But once he spoke to Tokyo and reminded him of a lesson that he taught them, never believe everything you hear, his brain was back to work. Once he came to know that Raquel was alive, all of his efforts were directed toward that. Season 4 begins with the revelation that Nairobi has survived the bullet wound but badly injured. Throughout the season, we see the professor and his gang, including some recruits, going all in to free the professor's love interest, Raquel, from the clutches of the police. In the professor's desperate attempt to save Raquel and Nairobi, who is also captured by Gandia, chaos started, and the team suffers a personal setback. The gang successfully rescued Lisboa at the end of the season, but Tokyo has begun to lose faith in her group, and unfortunately, we lost Nairobi as well. The season ends with Sierra approaching the professor from behind, putting a gun to his face, ready to pull the trigger. The screen cut to black. What happened next? We don't know. But first, let's break down quickly Lisboa's escape. Sierra, after catching Raquel, she was making her best effort to manipulate Raquel's emotions to push her to give up the professor plans. Where he stay in, just reveal any information she knows. So the professor was trying to figure out a way to tell her that he knows that she is still alive. So he chose Antonionsas, and sorry if I misspelled it, who saved the day after Raquel gave up. Antonionsas showed up with the professor watch, and that changed everything. Well, of course he was threatened and bribed with 1 million euros, so he had to do it. Of course the entire Paris plan was already planned and ready to be executed. So Raquel had already been alerted, so she just had to sit and wait for the day her arrest would become official. She would be presented before a judge, and for her part, she had to keep them engaged for one whole day. All this while the professor's team would dig a tunnel to the parking lot of the course. The next day, she only had to refuse to testify anymore, and on the way back to the van, she would be picked up. Rather than bringing her back to himself, the professor sends her to the bank. With Nairobi gone, they are one man down. Also, the team needs a win. To keep them going, Lisboa need to be there with them. But cheering up for Nairobi has ended all of a sudden when Sierra showed up and checkmate. The screen cut to black. The multitasking had him too distracted to pay attention to Alicia Sierra. He thought that after the truth about Ryu's torture came out, she would be done. But he made the same mistake, the one that he made previously with Raquel as well. She too had been suspended, and he thought she would not pursue him anymore. However, she continued to investigate on her own and found out his location. If she did not fall in love with him, it would have ended a while ago. But with Sierra it is different. He does not know this woman, not personally at least. Whatever he had against her, he has already exhausted her. She has nothing to lose. And what makes it worse is that she probably hates him a lot right now. The fact that she is pointing a gun at him is entirely different from Raquel's. Plus, because the rest of his team had been busy with the Paris plan, they are probably miles away from him with no one to his rescue. What does it mean for the professor? The professor will try to make, of course, a deal with Sierra, although she doesn't look like she came to negotiate. In the next season, his team might have to formulate a way to rescue him, but this isn't the kind of thing he would have anticipated. He's ready for solutions to the problems caused by others, but he rarely thinks about the mistakes he made. The only thing that might turn around his fate is Sierra's pregnancy. He can't attack her for two reasons. First, she has a gun, and second thing, can he really attack a baby? Who knows, the professor might have to harm a baby to save his life. Season 4 ends with the professor fate hanging in the balance, and we have a strong feeling that Tokyo is the only one who's gonna make it alive out of this heist. If that is true, then does it mean the end of the professor? To answer all these questions, we definitely need a Season 5. The cast might include Alvaro Morte, aka the professor, even though his fate is uncertain after the cliffhanger ending of Season 4. And of course the rest of the members who are stuck in the Bank of Spain, and Tamayo and Antonionsas, and might also include some new faces in the cast. What about the plot? Season 5 will pick up right from the Season 4 finale. With the professor's future up in the air, the rest of the team members might deal with the aftermath of Sierra and the professor's confrontation. If he survives the incident, the professor might take some tough decisions which might demand the patience of the team. We can expect the season to shed more light on the backstories of the characters to help the viewers understand them better. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video with your friends. And I'll see you all on another video. Until then, take it easy, family. Peace out.